Good morning, Wolf Tigers. I'm Jaden Shaw.
I'm Israel Tiger.
I'm Hannah McCoy.
And this is the Tiger Ambush, your favorite surprise of today.
You know, why do we call it an ambush?
You didn't know?
Know what?
Not only is a group of tigers called a streak, but also an ambush.
You know, I'll try to remember that.
Sure you will.
Okay, real quick, let's get some announcements out of the way. There are a lot of exciting events coming up in the month of September. Some of those things include, for our high school football schedule, we will be kicking it off against Colgate at our field on the 1st. The 8th will be at Kanawha, and Hartshorn, get ready because the 15th we'll be showing you some real Tiger pride at your field. For the 22nd and 29th, we'll be going against Okima and Meeker at our field. The 21st, kids, get your act together because your parents will be meeting your teacher soon. With the 5th, elementary will be having their back to school dance. The 18th through 22nd will be elementary's Constitution Week. And don't forget to turn your money for FCCLA due September 15th.
And let's not forget that 16 years ago, on September 11th, 2001, our nation was struck by a tremendous tragedy. 2,996 people tragically lost their lives.
Yes, that was a tragic accident.
In more local news and on a brighter note, we sent Chippy Aldridge down to the superintendent's office to get a few words from the one and only Mr. Patrick Torrey Gaines.
I want the students in our school to think about goals. That's what I'd like to speak with you guys about today is goals. I want you to set goals. What are your goals? What is your goal for today? What is your goal for the week? What is your goal for the month, the year, etc.? I'm not saying that to be a joke. It's a serious concept, and you seriously need to have goals. So what are your goals? Set goals. Those are the kinds of things I want to speak about. First, I want you guys to develop what I call a plan. Just a plan, a basic plan. What is your basic plan for high school? What are you working towards? What's your basic plan for when you get out of school? What's your plan for that time in your life? So those are things I want you to think about. Are you working towards college? Are you working towards a career tech? Are you working towards the military? Or are you going to just get a job? My encouragement to you is to make a plan. And it needs to be a good one.
Speaking of goals, Mr. Gaines, what is your long-term career goal?
My long-term career goal is to stay here for as long as basically I feel like I'm doing a good job, doing good work. And then I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do after that. So I don't really have a plan after Wewoka. My joke is I'm going to move to Florida. So I don't know if that's the case, but that's the joke.
Wise words from a wise man.
Earlier in the month, I sat with Miss Cooper and spoke to her about her kindergarten class. Hi, I'm Hannah McCoy from the Tiger Ambush, and we're down at the elementary school speaking with Miss Cooper. Thank you so much for speaking with me today, Miss Cooper. I know this is your planning time, and I know that you have a lot to do. So, we appreciate it very much.
No problem.
Okay, why don't you start off by telling me a little bit about yourself?
I have a 4-year-old son, and he started pre-K this year. I have a brother that coaches and teaches at the high school. I love to go fishing in my spare time, and I had 2 golden doodles, but I don't have them anymore. But I did spend time with my golden doodles when I had them.
Okay, so let's just dive right in since this is your planning time. Do you think that it's going to be a challenging year for your group of students?
Yes, definitely, because all 3 kindergarten teachers right now have a full class.
Do you have any specific goal for your class by the end of the year?
I definitely want my group of kids to become close by the end of the year. I basically told them from the beginning, the first day, that I'm going to make sure that we're all like one big family.
So how do you like teaching at Wewoka?
Oh, I love it. I did 1 year at Seminole before I came to the elementary in Wewoka for a pre-K assistant, and I love it. I grew up here, but I transferred to Seminole my 7th grade year. But my brother and sister both graduated from here, and once I came back, it definitely feels like I'm back at home.
So is that why you chose Wewoka to
Yes.
come and teach?
Mhm. Yep.
So have you had any other jobs before this?
Yes, like when I was going to college, I just waitressed, and I did work at Hibbett Sports for a little bit while I was in college too, but other than that, no.
So if you could be anything else in the world as like another job, what would you do?
I could probably open up a dog shelter, for sure.
Do you have any advice for the students watching?
Probably to treat others the way you would want to be treated.
Thank you so much for talking with me today, Miss
You're
Cooper.
welcome.
I'm very grateful that Miss Cooper has those goals for her class.
Now, we kicked off our first game on 25th against Seminole Chieftains. In the long run, our boys played hard but were defeated. One game will not hold us back.
In case you didn't know, we have a new football coach, and I was fortunate enough to speak with him. Here's a little clip from the interview. What do you hope to accomplish teaching your team? What philosophies do you want to pass on to them?
Get better every day, no matter what you're doing. If you're not willing to push forward, somebody else is, and will get better than you. So, but doing it the right way and applying this to life aspects rather than just in football.
How do you feel like the team's progress as a team is coming along so far?
Pretty good. We've got rid of that mentality of for me and being an individual for the most part. You know, it's a constant battle with any coaching, teaching. It's always brick by brick. You're never going to hit these large strides like you see in the movie. Those are situations that don't happen in real life. So it's brick by brick and just building up from there.
If you want to hear more from the interview, you can check it out in the Tiger Ambushes print coming soon.
Even though we lost the game, we all had the chance to stand together as a community and honor our beloved and dearly cherished Miss Rashanta Thomas. Now this is Miss Aslin speaking at the game.
Are you enjoying the game tonight?
I am.
What is your favorite memories about the game tonight?
I love the crowd that we have tonight, and I love that we were able to celebrate Mrs. Thomas and her memory tonight and encourage her family. Thank you. You're welcome.
As we all know, a great, inspiring, and respected woman that was not only a part of our school, but also a part of our community, has departed and will be dearly missed. Miss Rashanta Thomas was not only known for straightening up our apps in her hallways, but for loving us passionately and unconditionally. No matter what we did, nothing would cause her to treat us differently. She may have corrected some things that she didn't like, but it was tough love, and it was only for the better of our characters. Nothing that she said was redundant. She spoke wise words and had a strong personality. She was acknowledged for multiple things, but one of the many was her famous quote, "I love you and there ain't nothing you can do about it." In this photograph, we are honoring one of our biggest Tiger fans, Miss Rashanta Thomas.
Yes, Miss Thomas really was one of our biggest Tiger fans. She would love to see the broadcast where it is today.
Unfortunately, we're almost out of time and we have to wrap this newscast up. However, there are a couple important things you need to know. First is that this will not be our only broadcast.
We're coming at y'all monthly, so be sure to look for us on the last business day of every month.
Also, we'll be coming at you in print on the 15th of every month. So
stay
stay
tuned.
tuned. Tigers. I'm Jaden Shaw.
There's a fly on my forehead. We're starting over.
Okay, can we restart?
Stop. All right.
This is 8. That's 16.
19.
We can't even get the numbers right in 5. 4, 3, 2.